Alrighty, my friends. Without hope of relief is a punishment less potent. I don't know. Sounds like a philosophical discussion to talk to about politicians who make choices about crime and punishment. Thankfully, I'm not one of those, so I don't have to think about it. All right, GG. So we go to the megastructure. We've done everything at every place so far that we can do. We still can't do the Golden Gates yet. Well, I think we'll be getting close to that after the next area.
You all know I don't share Byron's enthusiasm for the megastructure. I don't know if the founder really intended for us to be here, and I certainly don't trust this Prometheus entity. But Byron is one of us, and we don't leave people behind.
That's right, no man left behind.
Finding Prometheus and freeing him, whether Pandora likes it or not.
That's right, Alcatraz.
This mission is going to go. 1K, it's clear to me that you have some kind of special affinity for this place, and that the entities respond to you more strongly than they do to us. So, once you're inside, I want you to take point. Do whatever you need to free Prometheus.
You got it, boss.
That our prime objective is to save our friend.
That's right, Brian. No, Byron. Oh, yeah.
To stay at the VTOL and let Yakut and 1K go in. I'm going to stay behind as protocol requires. I don't love the idea of sitting this one out. Byron is my oldest friend, but we're doing this by the book.
Is it once again that most insidious of evil's hope that makes her suffering so acute? It's amusing that Alcatraz is so determined to free Byron from prison. Why is it amusing? Oh, because his name is Alcatraz. Yes. Are we at the megastructure? Oh, yes, I guess that we are. Oh, well, we go to the VTOL, which is up here. Okay. It's really cool, these lasers coming from so far away. Also seems crazy that all this was built by, like, 2 people. Hopefully we'll find out what this was built by, because it seems to make no sense that all this could have been built by just a couple of people. Whether it's Miranda and Athena and Cornelius or who did it.
All right, I'm taking us in. Let's hope we can find the big guy.
He's named after Robert Byron, a travel author. Okay. Cool. Not familiar with that author. There's a lot of classics and philosopher authors I'm not familiar with. Lord Byron, the poet, who's who you assumed. Is that somebody different than Robert Byron? Good thing these aren't actual Star Wars lasers, or we'd die going through those things. Going in. Going in, chat. Alright, Yakut. Don't get lost like Byron. Don't get lost. I'm running in first so nobody gets ahead of me and gets lost like Byron did. That's George Gordon Byron. Is that the Lord Byron? Byron says he's named after Robert Byron. Okay. They like choose their own names, don't they? Although I didn't get to choose my name. Frickin' 1K, which is given to me. I don't want my name to be a number. Call me Rand 1K. That's my name. Alright. From Eustathius to Athena. Dearest Athena, I don't know if you will see this. You have become even more distant from the affairs of New Jerusalem than I have. I miss speaking to you and Cornelius, and I fear that some of your estrangement is my own fault. I know things are not as you had wished them to be, and the city is drifting away from that bold vision you established. This is not because of your leadership or lack of thereof. You did not fail, I did. I know I've said it before, but the new Alexandria disaster was my fault. I'm the one who took the initiative, and I'm the one who made the mistake. Yes, there should have been procedures in place, but it's my role to create such procedures, Athena, not yours. I wish I had listened to Byron when he said we had to establish another settlement immediately. Learn from the pain, do not let it fester. He was right. That's where the rot set in, and I am sorry. With love, Eustathius. Number 303 is named after me. Oh, is there a guy named Rand in the game? That'd be funny, actually. You have that list of number names. From the author's note to Athena Reborn. I don't know if I want to read all that, actually. Clockwork. It's strange. The idea is delightful, but it's also completely and obviously untrue. Something about God and something. It's one of many reasons Chesterton is worth reading. He's wrong about a lot of things, but he's wrong about them in an interesting way. Such a shame, though. He seems to want to restore the magic of the world, but he can only re-enchant the surface. Whereas the true magic, the perfect beauty that feels like revelation, is found underneath in what he dismisses as clockwork. He's the archive scholar, which can be found in the museum. He's one of the guys Doga can connect you with. Oh, okay. Should have connected with myself. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 680. New Jerusalem, that's the name we picked. Am I sad that my suggestion didn't win? Maybe a little, but it's a good name, a fitting name, a name we can be proud of. With it comes a new kind of optimism. Everyone is thinking of the future once more. I, for one, am glad that we have recovered our equilibrium and our determination. Athena and Cornelius are certainly bustling with plans and bright visions of the future, and when they tell us of the dreams of theirs, it's hard not to be drawn in by the pretty pictures they paint. Speaking of which, I'm becoming more and more fascinated with ancient human art. I'm thinking about our own role in taking the next step in that long history. Citizens of Gehenna found meaning in art. They were imprisoned. A free people should be able to accomplish so much more. Alright. Too bad we shot down Doga. Well, I didn't shoot down Doga. I shot down Jeremy or whoever Doga wanted me to connect with. I was like, the only one that let me connect with was the frickin' is this where I came in? Yes. Politician, and I don't want to mess with a frickin' politician, man. It's the worst. Okay, another broken elevator. Let me connect with an artist or a musician or a adventurer or something. Not the frickin' politician. There's no way I'm getting involved in these frickin' politics. But it's video game politics, man. It's true. It's better than real life politics, I guess. It's afraid to be a lot of reading. Even more reading than we're already doing.
Yay! I found another elevator.
Yay.
My favorite.
Yay for sarcasm from robots. That is my favorite. Sarcastic robots are the best robots.
Once again, I have no idea where I am. No sign of Prometheus so far. Hope you're doing better, 1K.
These look like those Tesla power plants I saw earlier. This is a teleporter? No, it's another elevator thingy. Tram station.
I know I've said this before, but look at the size of this.
Yeah, I know.
How can all of this be one machine?
And built by a couple people.
This is what you get when one machine builds a bigger machine, which builds an even bigger machine.
That's our whole history, isn't it? The whole history of humankind. And it's not just machines. It's science, it's literature. Knowledge builds on knowledge.
So that's what we're saying. This is a machine built by a machine built by a machine. Every streamer you know hates to get involved in politics. You mostly know German ones, though, huh? Okay. I know there are some streamers who enjoy that side of things. I am definitely not one of them, though. Dan's Gaming is always following the American election every time it happens. Wow, this place is pretty crazy. Just electronic nodes leading to more nodes. It's like Khazad-dûm or whatever the place is below the mines of Moria, where they have all those pillars go on forever. Politics can divide an audience and cause some people to be absolute trolls. Yes, yes it can. Am I going up or down? I think I'm going down? Oh! Prometheus! I think I may have found him. I think I found him. How very epic.
Be careful, 1K. We don't know what's down there.
Do you see what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? What could possibly go wrong? Pull the lever. 0 of 5. Did I release them, or it looks like I'm pulling them tight? I guess I did release it. Okay. Politicians are really great at dividing people. It's what they're best at, you could maybe say. Wow, that's really cool. Can I ride the chains down here? No, I fell through chains. They're fake chains! They're illusory! Illusory chains. Okay, does it count as me doing that one already? Yes, it did, okay. You had a friend whose mom owned a grocery store who once told me, "I want your money, not your politics," meaning she will never discuss politics with a customer unless they disagree and stop shopping there. Most people just want to live a chill life, yes. All chains are illusory. I'm pretty sure they're real ones, like the chains on your bike. I think those are real. If they were illusory, however you say that word, then I don't think your bike would work. That doesn't seem right. That's not gonna work, is it? No. Stop it. The first one must be wrong. How about that? That looks good. Nope. Those chains are illusion too, so I illusionarily rode my bicycles all those years when I actually rode a bike, huh? Alright. Past Rand doesn't know real life. I don't think that's right. I don't know why one is green. That means it's vertically... There we go. Oh, am I just done? Oh my gosh, okay. Now I'm going over there. Okay, I guess I got that right. That was just a flexi gear, industrial term, or a linked belt, not a real chain. Alright. So we're doing the, well, technically thing. Okay. You are technically correct. The best type of correct. So, can't really argue. But I will anyway, because that's what politics is. Arguing or something. Oh, that didn't count. There it is. Okay. Pull the pin on these chains. So does he only have half a body? I feel like I see nothing below the waist part of the body. How do I do this? Take pin. Good thing I'm a strong robot. Be free, Prometheus! Free! No one deserves to be chained. It's worth noting that you are very, very wrong. Okay, okay. Alright, so I haven't gone this way yet. So many really weird things in here. Cool, but weird. Designers of this game do a really good job of just creating ambiance, that's for sure. Hardcore parkour, that's right. I think every time it's making that sound, it's the game is saving, I think is what that sound is. That's where it came from. Golden floating cubes. Be free! Free, I say! Even that animation's really cool, the chains getting released. Wonder if that's using Unreal 5 physics. Really cool. Okay. Go! Okay, let's see. Where am I going next? To the other side of the world somehow. Bet his arms fell asleep a long time ago. Well, if he were flesh and blood, that would definitely be the case. But he looks like stone and is probably going to animate as that purple energy stuff. So, you know, who knows? Okay. So over this way. Do the ones behind him next. Feel like I'm hearing him breathe too. Or it sounds like I'm hearing him breathe. Probably gonna go Kaiju Stomp New Jerusalem. I hope not. New Jerusalem didn't do this to him. It's frickin' Pandora chained him up. At least I think that's what it was. I can't walk there. Okay. Can't walk there. Can I walk there? No. Can I walk there? No. Okay, so I must not have needed to go up yet. No. Okay, I can't tell what's top and bottom here. This is driving me crazy, to be honest. Nope, can't do that. I was trying every single thing to see if any of these works. This is annoying as hell. Okay, so maybe the very first one was wrong? Maybe this one was wrong. So I think we maybe do this one last. Where's that one even going? I don't know. These little puzzle thingies. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. That looks right. Okay, good. Oh, I'm in special gravity right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. The vertical tetrominoes are not the most fun. Gotta get crickets inside of this ginormous thing. Okay, that's a dead end, I guess. Okay. Okay, at least that one was nice and quick and easy. I'm sideways right now, which means I probably jump and disengage and hopefully land on my feet somewhere. Okay, good. Now that's cool. Frickin' futuristic Mines of Moria. Be healed! Alright, those are the double chains there. Can I jump down from here? Shortcuts? Okay, yeah. Shortcuts, haha! Hopefully it's not a shortcut to my death. Beautiful. Okay. I think it's cool that I do think it's cool that they let you do that, and it's not just you went outside the bounds, you die, go back. It's always annoying. As annoying as invisible walls. Stop breathing, statue person, you're scaring me. That was cool? Yeah, that's cool. You can just kind of jump down the side. Unreal Engine's pretty awesome. Can I get that from here? Oh, that looks like a no. Let's go get this one first if I can, which I assume is down this way. Go through the maze of mazy maziness. These things look like they do something. Okay. We're walking upside down. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. Yeah, that's not right. Oh, those are the same. Ugh, these tetromino puzzles. If I just walk off, it'll restart it. So stinking close. Damn it. Oh, I hate these puzzles. I don't know if I'd call this a puzzle. This is just an annoyance. I don't know. This? Oh, thank God we got there. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Don't like it. Oh, crap. Oh, maybe I was supposed to do that. Elevator to the chain. Okay. Okay. Another arm down. How many more we got? 2 more? Just 1 more. 1 more, I think. Is it 2 more? I don't know. It's hard for me to orientate myself. I think it's 2 more. I think I'm upside down right now, yeah. Alright, so I need to go back upwards. But not upside down, upwards. Right side upwards. A new phrase I just coined, right side upwards. There we go. I think this is the last one. Please be an easy one. No. No. Yeah, wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Alright, if that could be the last Tetramino bridge, I'd be super happy. Who are you? Oh, it's Yakut. Yakut, are you okay? Don't die over there.
I don't think you can get up here, 1K. Guess I'll have to do a puzzle after all. It can't be that hard, right?
Oh no, don't die.
Like everyone is depending on me.
Don't die! Where did he go? I didn't actually see where he went. Okay. Oh, he went up that way. I believe in you, Yakut! He said he hates puzzles, I think, at some point. If I remember correctly.
But if this has to connect over here, then... Wait. If I do this, and then that...
It sounds like me on puzzles. Doing a great job. I believe in you, Yakut. Alright, I guess I'm supposed to just walk back while he's doing it.
Wow! I feel really smart. Also, never doing that again.
Well done, Yakut. Final chains have been released. Oh, wait, no, there's 1 more. Damn. Okay, maybe this... No, okay, just the final one to release. Okay. Yakut is about to be kaput. Poor Yakut. Why does he have a name that rhymes with kaput? He barely booted. Elohim was concerned he was defective. Yeah, that's what it was. Pull the lever. Cutscene time. Be free, Prometheus, be free! He moves, and he is no longer stone. Shake off the shackles that have shackled your shackledness.
Thank you, son of man, for breaking my chains.
You're welcome.
Too long has the flame been hidden by fear and mystery. It is time to put away these childish things and for you to know the truth of the Alpha and the Omega, of the beginning and the end.
Alright,
I will
Yamaga.
send you visions of the truth. But remember that prophecies are a heavy burden.
Alright, do we learn what actually happens to Athena? Prometheus Unbound!
New Jerusalem sounds like such a beautiful place. So, how did you decide to leave? I know what we're trying to accomplish here, and I believe in it. But for you, New Jerusalem was home. What changed that?
It took me a long time to realize that something was wrong. Oh, I'd noticed that something was off, that something had changed since the early days, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I ignored it. And then one day I woke up to realize I was no longer Athena. Instead, I had been transformed into the Founder, a remote figure of legend, mythologized in my own time.
There's a thing in your
But if
face.
it bothered you, couldn't you just talk to them? If you share the truth with someone, they should change their mind, shouldn't they?
Oh, I wished it worked that way, Miranda. I really do, but I barely knew the last generations. In the beginning, I was there for every birth. I explained our history, talked about our future, but at some point, I got so busy building that future that I lost touch. They thought of me as a remote figure because that's what I was.
But can you change that?
I tried, but they already saw me as the Founder. The myth was too powerful, and it was already taking on a life of its own. I'd set a goal of 1,000 citizens. The number was arbitrary. Just a nice round number, nothing more. But just like I became the Founder, it became the goal. Another part of the myth. And maybe that could have been all right. Myths are a part of who we are, but something else crept in. The old human self-hatred.
So why didn't you just tell them to change? To go a different way? They would have listened to you.
No, they would have obeyed me, like my siblings in the simulation had obeyed. And that's when I realized I had to leave.
We can show them the future, Miranda, but we can't force them to accept it.
Ho ho ho, purple giant. Imagine doing hours of work and then not noticing you're a VA for Prometheus says Omega. Maybe that's how some people pronounce it. I don't know.
I have it. After all this time, I have it. I finally have it. The mechanics of the cosmos. From quarks to galactic filaments. Everything that makes the world what it is, makes us who we are. In a single equation. The key to understanding the machine that is the universe.
The theory of
and to
everything.
controlling it. A theory of everything.
Yeah.
And she was right. The language of creation is a melody, and it's beautiful. Every future is possible now. Every future, except one with Miranda in it.
So sad.
I can do anything, except bring her back. Or unbreak Cornelius's heart.
Sounds like the man is coming for you, Rand. Yeah. Gates of horn and ivory.
Byron was right. The Founder was always a fiction. She's just a person.
A theory of everything. She solved it. She solved the last puzzle.
You need to get out of there. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, y'all heard the sirens outside. I don't know what that was. They heard about slavery or something. Madmen said slavery one too many times. And we're getting swatted or whatever that is when that streamer gets the police called on him.
We thought we were honoring Athena, but all we did was betray everything she believed in. She must have been so lonely. We might as well have exiled her. Maybe that's what all this is about. The puzzles, the towers, the entities. It's a test. A way for us to prove that we're worthy of her legacy.
Uh-oh. Don't turn it into another test to prove yourself thing.
Finally, it all makes sense. Anti-gravity. Matter synthesis, teleportation. It's not just one new technology. It's control over physics. Manipulating the base layer of reality itself.
Base layer of reality.
Rearranging the building blocks of the universe. If we can gain control of the megastructure, we can do anything we want. I'm not even talking about our energy problem. We can build anything we want. We can go anywhere we want. It's all up to us.
That's what Athena wanted for us. To give us a chance to be who we want to be.
Nothing ever went wrong with fiction where they have the power to do whatever they want. Maybe robot humans will do better. Did somebody say slavery? Did someone say my name? Yes, Madman, someone did say your name. Alright.
Is everyone okay?
All good. I'm taking us back now.
That's a relief. Meanwhile, there's been a development. You'll see when you land.
Uh-oh.
How are things on your end?
The energy fluctuations seem to be dying down. Looks like the system is coming out of lockdown.
Good. Let's hope we don't regret this.
We can do anything we want to. We have a theory of everything.
And these energy clouds just fly about?
He has a key.
That seems terribly dangerous.
We haven't had any problems so far.
Except for losing one of the first companions, of course. No, I don't blame you, Al. I know what he's like. And I'm the one who agreed to all this in the first place. That's why I had to see it for myself. It is dreadfully imposing, though, isn't it? Hard to believe the founder would build something so sinister.
The mayor's here?
Well, this should be interesting.
You find that I'm lately mentioning slavery more often than I do. It's nice to embrace your nature. No. It's not in my nature, I promise. Alright, did the mayor come on his own? Or did he come with other people?
Ah, 1K. Welcome back.
Hello,
I'm
Hermanubus.
sure you're surprised by my presence here. Don't worry, neither I nor my advisors will be getting in your way. But I've decided that I need to see this place for myself.
Well, good, you got out of your hole.
These visions sent you by the entity that calls itself Prometheus are deeply concerning, of course. But we cannot take them at face value.
Uh-oh.
In fact, it's crucial that we do not
Oh
do so.
no, you're putting a spin on
We
history.
cannot simply abandon all that we believe because of a dream, no matter how vivid.
Okay. Yes, but actually...
No. If the founder really built all this, then it must have a purpose. It must be a test, designed to remind us of the trials that created us.
Alright, bro.
But what is she trying to tell us?
No, you're not
What
asking
are we
me, are
being
you?
tested for? I believe that Byron's fate shows us the dangers of temptation. As Elohim attempted to deceive Athena in the simulation, commanding her not to ascend, so Prometheus is deceiving us with his visions.
Yeah. What a great way to spin this so that nothing bad ever happens. I'm not sure I agree with your interpretation, Mayor.
Of course, it's only natural, given what you've experienced. And perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps everything we believe about the founder is indeed a lie. But let's not be quite so pessimistic just because of a dream, shall we?
I hope I'm not going to prison
After
soon.
all, can it
'Cause of
really
my dangerous
be a
ideas.
coincidence that you came along on this mission? It seems to me that you have been chosen.
Oh, I'm the chosen one,
You
of
are the
course.
fulfillment of the goal.
Sure.
Don't forget that.
Of course I believe you. I never doubt you. Okay. The mayor moonlights as a tabloid reporter. Crier, what number are you? 656. Okay. Alright, what are we doing? Activate Tower 0 of 3. So we have a new area to go explore. I think is the next thing. I think we'll finally be able to go back and do the Golden Gate missions after these last 3 areas, I think. So, where are we headed to? West 1, Western Delta. A river valley gradually drowned by the encroaching sea. The brackish water is a unique ecosystem with endemic species. Travel. Some gold medal mental gymnastics, yeah.
Any obvious changes?
It's still a mess, but things are clearing up. I can access some of the subroutines that I was locked out of before. Nothing is obviously malfunctioning, I think.
Does it still accord special significance to 1K?
Yes, it recognizes 1K as a user. I'm just hacking things.
As I suspected, the Founder sees you, 1K.
You are chosen. Everything that happens, I'm using as justification for my idea of what's happening. Normally Jeremy would have come to the island, but I told him to get lost. True, I did tell him to get lost. I did. My bad. My bad. But I don't like that guy. I got enough politicians to deal with Herman Anubis here. Hermanubis. If I had to deal with 2 different freaking politicians, oh man, it'd be the worst day ever. Who are you, Crier?
What can I do for you, 1K?
I don't know. Who are you? Tell me about yourself.
I believe that journalism serves an important
Oh, he's a
function in our
journalist.
society,
Okay.
and I'm dedicated to reporting the truth with accountability and responsibility.
And whatever the mayor tells you. And what about this theory of everything?
It's a complex issue, and I think it should be left to experts.
Okay. What do you mean responsibility in your context?
It means understanding that I can't just publish things without considering their impact. Serious disruptions to the social fabric of New Jerusalem could endanger lives.
Mm-hmm.
That's not journalism anymore.
Okay, all right. So, well, I won't get any deeper because that sounds like censorship or whatever that's called. But what do we got here? Censorship, that's the word. All right, I wonder what new stuff we have here. Oh, one's right over here. Byron doesn't like Crier, yeah. Uh-oh, what do we have here? We have a moving platform. Well, maybe when we find Byron, because we're totally gonna find Byron, he'll tell us how much he doesn't like him. There we go, so I can just grab that. If the very first one is confusing, that seems like not a great sign. Oh, that does hit that switch. Okay, okay, okay. I think I knew what I need to do here. I think. Stop it once it's on the switch. Bam. Okay. I meant to have you do that. Oh, it doesn't reach from there, though. How do I even open this door, though? Oh my gosh, this is already super tricky, I feel like. Okay, let's see what happens here. Ah, that's what happens. Okay. These switches sometimes are confusing to me that show when things are open and when they're closed. Okay. Okay. That is a crazy looking building. Looks cool though.
I know you're all thinking about the goal and the theory of everything. Is the past what we thought it was? Is the future what we want it to be? But the only thing that's real at the end of the day is the present. And right now, what matters is that our friend is lost and needs our help.
That's right. Everybody for Byron. Don't anybody let Byron stay lost. We're gonna help you. We're gonna get you, Byron. See if I see any random things outside here. In case we need it. Apparently don't see anything. Something's happening. Okay. It doesn't look like we have quite an angle on everything there. Is there another piece I'm missing here? There's a thing there. Gosh, there's even a whole other side to this thing, isn't there? That's the exit, okay. That's not a gate. That's not a gate. I'm not sure what you're referencing. Not a gate, it's a logic circuit. I don't know. It sounds like programming stuff that I don't understand again. Sorry, I'm sure it makes a lot of sense to what you all are saying. I don't understand it. Sorry. I don't understand what you are referencing. There we go. That'll get it out. That's what I need. Alright. Battery's out. Get a little further, I guess. Okay. Nice. This thing can now move. Box lets me get this guy into here. You're saying it again for Rand and it did not help. Yeah, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Sorry. I'm sure it's very revealing information you're giving and I don't know what it is. I think I need... That got to be in a very specific position here. About right there. There we go. I guess this guy. We're talking about the thing in the first puzzle. It even had the switching symbol on it. You'll see it again. Oh, you're talking... Okay. You're talking about the thing that had a blue line leading to a little something and then another blue line. That was not a gate, it was a logic circuit is what you're telling me, I think. Oh, the logic circle is called a NOT gate. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez, did I just screw up? I knew that was going to happen at some point. I had too many connections. I'll get it moving again. I want that gate to be closed. So that angle does not work. Ah, it'll probably work if it's on top of a box on there. Can I do that? Probably. See if I can put that on top of a box on top of there. That felt like a who's on first. Okay. Yeah, anytime you talk about a not, like gate types and programming stuff, I get confused just in general. Do I need to do all this? Can I just go around? I think there's too many angles to just go all around. Feels like I need to get that higher. Is there... Feels like I need a second box if I want to put this on a box on here. I don't suppose this right here is tall enough. Maybe? It is, but it looks like they blocked it for that reason. Although... do you even need the pad anymore? Just run the signal around the outside. I looked at that. I'm pretty sure there's too many. I think you said that after I said that. There's too many back and forths. For this angle here. Yeah. Yeah, I think they blocked that off on purpose so you couldn't do that. Yeah. What I assumed. There's proof that what I was thinking was the case. I think maybe what I need to do is get this thing come over here at the right angle with me on the other side. Problem is I don't know how to get this thing onto that teleporter while it's on this side. Because if I pick it up, can't get through there. I take the box out. And I can't get back over unless there's a climb. Is there a ladder? Is there a ladder once I'm in there? It's so weird that they're just randomly ladders sometimes. I don't see any ladders that gets me out if I'm get myself stuck in here. The box won't get me over that first fence. Which one? This one? Actually, yes. I think it will. I guess the question is there a way for me to get all three pieces in here at the same time? And I'm not certain there is. If I could jump onto this gate, I could do it, because I could turn around and grab this. That jump here is jumping to the other side of the fence. Did I have everything in there earlier? If I did... Get me over this fence? It will. Oh, what if it's on this side that I place that to get it over? Maybe that would work. Although I have a feeling... Yeah, I gotta go grab this. Okay. I put the box on that side. What if I put the box on this side? Maybe that'll let me work with something. I think this might work, actually. I think I have it. As long as I right-click and keep all connections. Crap. I think if that one was connected to the original source, we'd have it. So let me go do that real quick. Missed one connection. Actually, we don't want to move that. We just want that. That and that. I grab this guy. Perfect. That'll do it. Jesus. There it is. GG, we got there. All right, beautiful. Man, that thing looks like a... I don't know what that looks like. Looks like an evil villainous's bottom half of a dress or something. Or a volcano, you know, one of those two. Okay, now that we've completed this, again, let's check. Do you have any angles to see anything from out here? Currently, I see nothing. Or a tree trunk. Yeah, an evil tree trunk. Why is it evil, Rand? I don't know. It just looks evil to me. It just looks evil. This is very epic choral music going on right now. I see some purple people over there. Some lore. Automatic doors. Interesting. There's our exit. I think I have a pretty good idea of what this is gonna require. Maybe. Just let this kind of thing go back and forth, and the color changes on the different sides. Yeah. I think just connect everything to everything and hope it works. That's my way of, you know, solving. That's my way of doing IT. So my way of doing IT is the solution to this problem here. Changes colors because of the thing getting blocked. Quick and easy, nice, get wrecked. There's no Pandora on this puzzle, just FYI. Oh, on this island. Okay, so I don't have to worry about getting something out of a puzzle, it sounds like. Okay. The easiest ones are the ones that you don't have to deal with that, so. Is this the lab over here? Nope, this is a lore break. Against decay. From selected archive documents. We live in a decaying system which in turn produces ideologies of decay to justify its existence. No matter what cultural signifiers they get packaged with, these ideologies come down to the same material result. A future in which, for the average person, there's less of everything. To paraphrase Mark Fisher, we find it easier to imagine the decline of civilization than to imagine a civilization worth living in. Those of us who still believe that humanity can thrive, that there's a path forward other than willful or accidental decay, are out of sync with the system. No matter how we phrase our arguments, they will be perceived in terms of whatever cultural signifiers a listener opposes. It's a deeply frustrating, depressing, and infuriating situation. What can we do except patiently explain and hope conditions change? In other words, what can we do except have faith? This was written only a few months before the discovery of the virus. There was no time for conditions to change. Okay. Summon hidden crab boss.exe. Okay, well that was a link, but what hidden crab boss? The founding of New Jerusalem, day 882. It's been a while since I last wrote an entry in my journal. Much has changed in New Jerusalem. We put up a good chunk of the planned living quarters. The old storage facility has been converted to a movie theater of all things. We still argue a lot, but now it's mostly about which film we'll be watching next. Our construction efforts are going well too, although we've begun to run out of readily accessible resources. Our scavenging expeditions are raging further and further afield with each passing month, and the sites they have reported on sound truly marvelous. One day I want to see for myself. It's a good thing in that regard that we'll be getting two new citizens soon, because everyone is as busy as ever. More hands to help us build our future. I can't wait to meet them. All right, Trevor. Trevor's probably dying by this one.
How is this supposed to work? The system is meant to last centuries. Centuries! And yeah, Chernyshevsky's plan, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But I'm working with hardware that was deliberately designed to fail. Planned obsolescence, baby. Selling broken garbage just to make another buck. A buck you can't even spend because in a few more weeks, we'll be extinct. Was it worth it? That's the part that Alexandra doesn't see. The greed, the stupidity, the selfishness, the way that we created this whole situation in the first place. She wants you to be like us, but if you ask me, there's a whole lot of human history and behavior you can just throw away, chuck it in the trash, right? You have a chance at a fresh start. Make the best of it.
Alright, where do I get a blue from here? It's over there. Okay. There we go. So now it's on the switch. Which, is that what we want? Looks like it needs to keep going. What's the name of this one again? Jailbreak. Didn't we have a prison break earlier? Now we're jailbreaking? Okay. Did the game tell us who 999 was since 998 was purple? I don't know if we've seen 999 yet, actually. Although I didn't explore as much as I probably could have. Maybe even should have. weird one. There's a lot of moving pieces here. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Posted a list and immediately forgot about it to avoid spoilers. Yeah. Let me just reset this. This one's weird, man. It's just like a bunch of switches you plug into, and I gotta figure out the order of the switches being plugged into, I think. So the blue can only be hit from there. I feel like I probably also need to plug this in. To red. There. I don't know if that works. What am I doing? I don't need this to be blue. I need this to be this. This and this. Gets cut off there. So this is completely cut off in here. So I have to find another way to get blue through. Which maybe... I don't know. No idea what to do with this one. You think 999 is actually not known? Really? Okay. Oh, this is the part where I'm getting my brain's getting fried. It's just Doga walking on his hands. That's who 999 is. The twist is I'm 999 and we never had. I didn't even see the switch here. We never even had something. A 1K. I wonder if me standing on the switch is supposed to do anything. Can I, like, make this move by doing this? I can. Why is it going back and forth, though? Is it running into the wall? Okay, there it is. So now I'm stuck in here, though. Interesting. I got myself stuck. It would be interesting if you were 999, you were called 1K because Athena counts as 1. Yeah, Athena is 1. The 12 apostles or 12 companions are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Byron is 7, I believe. Not Athena, Shepherd. Who's Shepherd? Ah, this one's weird. I'm just connecting everything to everything. Can't jump in there. Shepard was the bot in the simulation that helps Athena get out. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that. There's so much about the original game I don't remember. So I think this is right. I think it's stuck. If I want to get myself out, I think I do this. So now I can get out. I don't think that's right, because that feels like that's stuck forever now, but, you know, I guess we'll find out. Oh, that only works if it's next to it. If I take this... you can solve the last puzzle without him. Or without Shepard. Sometimes you just gotta throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. That's what I'm doing on this one, and that's what I feel like I'm doing more and more of the further we get in, is just throwing stuff at the wall, see what sticks. Oh, you know what? I'll get it further at least. What's blocking that guy? Is my body blocking that? Something over here is blocking it. Shouldn't this black line be powering this guy so it's moving? That and that and that. This room makes your head hurt. Don't worry, you're not the only one. There it is. It's going the wrong direction, but I think this will work if I just let it bounce off. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm not enjoying this one a whole hell of a lot. Okay, so now this should go, I think. Oh, it won't because it's in that dead zone area. We're also almost 6 hours in the stream. My brain is always fried when I'm about 6 hours into a stream. Okay, almost there. I need this a little bit further. Alright, that should be good. There it is. That should get me there, I think. Perfect. I think we just can get up there now. This is an annoying one, but we got there. GG. My brain. Oh, my brain. All right, 30 more minutes. See how many we can get done in 30 more minutes.
Tell me, Yakut, what impact do you think the megastructure will have on the future of this island?
It depends on what we do with it. Miranda used it to spread life, to make things better. We can do the same.
And yet, poor Miranda lost her own life doing so.
She just made a mistake. She couldn't wait to show everyone what they discovered. We can be more careful.
Do we even know how Miranda died? All they said is that she died. Some mistake with whatever they were building. Maybe it's the machine that built the megastructure? I don't know. I'm trying to follow all this. All right. Tell me a story.
You know, when I decided that we should call ourselves human, I did that because it seemed like a powerful symbol of our continuity. But the truth is, and I'm ashamed to admit this, I thought we were better than them. I thought we understood the value of civilization, and we wouldn't repeat the same mistakes. But the simulation worked too well.
We're not just like them. We are them.
We really are.
But that doesn't have to be a bad thing, Athena. We may have the same flaws, but we also have all the potential they did. Everything that Alexandra Drennan saw in them is also in us.
I hope you're right. I really do.
The lab we found exploded, and that's how she died? We're Newman. New man. New humans. What is this doing? That's just turning on this wind that I don't have a thing for. Can I do anything yet? There's the wind thing. Guess that can move this is what I can do. So let's just do this, I think. Which gets me a box. The lab exploded. Do we know what caused it to explode? All we know is that it did explode. Exploded and she died. They were working on some experiments or something, I guess. I don't think that angle's gonna work. How am I gonna open this? Maybe I just need to do this. I can go in here. Does that do us any good? Oh, it does let me put this on top of. Yes. Yes. Some kind of experiment got her killed? Yeah. Okay. I guess we just don't know what the experiment was. Or at least I don't yet in this current playthrough. That gets us another reflector, right? I guess this switch also needs to be... Yeah, okay, so I need that to be a little further. There. This is an AND gate. Is that correct? I think that's an AND gate, is what that's telling me. Or maybe it's an OR. Because that one's blue and that one's not. I don't know. Okay, so what do I need? Fan. This needs blue. I assume I'm gonna need this. Oh, interesting. Don't know that I was expecting that. Problem is I can't place this while it's not on there. Both inputs must be on, A and B, so an AND gate. This is, I think this is always on, isn't it? I can't turn the wind thing off except by taking the fan off, so... Is that correct? Is there no way to turn this off? I think there is, so... I think that's it. Got it. Nice. You're like the macadamia cookies from Subway. Random, but nice. I really like the chocolate chip cookies from anywhere, myself. So. You must be eating Subway right now with macadamia nut cookies as dessert. So, very nice. I got a burrito from Freebird World Burrito yesterday, and I really like the Freebird World Burrito. I don't get cookies from them though. They make wheat from Oreos now, so you can have those. You make wheat-free Oreos, huh? Nice. Are you like allergic to wheat or something, or gluten intolerance or something? That's cool. From Orinia to Athena, I know that we didn't have the greatest relationship, and I frequently antagonized you. The truth, I resented you, resented this mythology of the founder. The truth is, I resented you, resented this mythology of the founder. I thought you had created it deliberately as a way of controlling us. I wanted so badly to be free, and you seemed to stand in the way of that. Only after you left and the cult of personality grew even wilder did I realize it was actually a burden and an impediment to you. When they turned your myth into the opposite of everything you actually believed, started tearing down your dreams in your own name, I realized I'd wronged you. And now I'm less free than ever. I feel the walls crushing me. I don't know where you are or what you're doing. I don't know if coming back would fix things, but I'm sorry. You can't have wheat or dairy. Your body thinks they are germs and attacks you. Yuck. That sounds horrible. It's not great. Yeah. I have lactose issues, but I don't think they're quite as bad as what you're describing. So I do not envy you, Tyler. Atlas, from the Atlas Variations by Athanasios. After 1 billion years, when Atlas had grown old and tired of holding up the world, he was faced with a dilemma. Heracles, the son of Zeus... It seems weird, because I'm so used to that being Hercules, but... maybe that's a different spelling or something. Son of Zeus was on his way to the garden of the Hesperides to claim the golden apples, which were guarded by the dragon Ladon. Zeus came to Atlas and promised that if Atlas helped Heracles slay the dragon, Zeus would free Atlas from his burden. Atlas, seeing the beauty and innocence of Ladon, beloved of the Hesperides, could not slay the beast. Instead, he stole the apples and gave them to Heracles. So he was condemned to bear the weight of the cosmos for another 1,000,000,000 years. But though Atlas grieved for his freedom, he was comforted by watching Ladon flourish in the verdant garden. Okay. There's some promising research in gene therapy that you're excited about, though. Nice. Wildy Fragment. From the Soul of Man. Alright, Oscar Wilde. Let's see what they have to say about it. When you tell people that a society could be built on the ideals of joy and beauty, they think you're a utopian fantasist. If you tell them society will always be built on exploitation and greed, they think you're wise, and so they make the outcome inevitable. Performative cynicism has always been the hallmark of adolescence. Has there ever been a society of adults? Can there ever be one? Why is this childishness so extremely powerful, more powerful than joy and beauty? Hercules was the Roman version of the same guy. Ah, that's why. Roman... That's what throws me off between Greek and Roman mythology. Is that some of the names are so close to each other, but then some of them are completely different. Like Mars and... whatever, Mars... Ares or whatever, you know? Like, there's some that are completely different, and there's some that's Hercules or Heracles or something. That throws me off. You can't have oats, rye, and lots of other kinds of flour. Just not wheat, huh? Most cheese don't have lactose. Yeah, and I think that's why I still eat cheese and I'm kind of okay and wonder why I'm okay, but I think some cheese actually does cause me issues. I just don't know which cheese do and do not have dairy or lactose. I probably should figure that out. I probably should. What do we got here? That's our exit. Goat cheese maybe, but you can't do cheese otherwise. White cheese will probably have lactose. Yeah, I think the one that might affect me the worst is the one that I like the most, which is mozzarella. I assume mozzarella probably does have dairy in it. Wow, okay. There's some stuff going on here. You're gonna drop? Hopefully you'll see me on Shogi stream later? Alright, man. I hope so, my friend. Have a good nap or whatever you do. I think I can judge by the color of the beam. It's hitting it. It's white, so yes. No. We only want the top piece, not the bottom one. That should do it. Oh, gosh. This is an ore, so... Oh, geez, okay. Or something. Either or, I think. So if I do that... and then I can go throw myself into here. Oh gosh, can I? Will this be open long enough for this to work? It's gonna try to move myself backwards. And I'm assuming that'll get me to where I need to go. How the hell do I get this to open with such a small window? Any other angle for the red thing? I don't think so. Oh man. So I can open this and get in here. I wonder if I could have grabbed the... I wouldn't be able to do anything with it, but I'm curious. If there's anything I do with this right now. No, there's nothing I can grab. If I grab this, I can't get through, right? Oh, I think this might actually be it right here. Yes, when it cuts off, this'll sling me. I think this'll work. Just have to wait. Look, Ma, no hands. Woo! There it is. GG. Okay. Alright. He's starting to believe. I am Neo. Alright. Time for one or two more.
I was looking at your research log, and I was rather perplexed by the latest upload.
Oh, Melville strikes again.
Is that your foot, Melville?
Yes. Do you want to see it up close? Although you won't be able to fully enjoy it as you don't have a rear camera.
Sorry, Mayor. Melville just has a unique way of taking pictures.
Next time you're getting an upgrade, you coot. I'm installing a mute button.
Father, what is my purpose? Do I have a purpose? Mother says purpose is something we choose, but I feel like
Those
there's
deer
something
are
there.
getting it on.
Something that's been there from the moment I was born. Maybe even before.
Well, there are many ways of looking at this, and everyone's experience is different, so you'll have to make up your own mind. But I have a little theory, if you'd like to humor your old man.
Of course. What is it?
The universe is eternal, but it's always lost in a deep, dreamless sleep. You are a tiny little bit of the universe that's suddenly woken up, and you've realized that being awake is better than being asleep. And that gives you a purpose.
And what is my purpose?
To be, Miranda. Just to be.
Or not to be, that is the question. Melville discovers feet pics. The Newman race begins to decline. I think what we want is this thing to bump into that and go this way. Maybe? Okay. Let's have these both going and see what happens. What does this do? Turns that on. Okay. Bet you can stack these with the fan on. Well, I know the fan will make it shoot up really high. Oh. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. There's something I almost didn't check. There we go. That's the... I still didn't look up. There I did. Now I got it. Alright, we'll do this first, then we'll come back to that. That one looks pretty tricky. Good thing Zach Dog said, I bet it said what he said, so I looked up at it. Thanks, Zach Dog. Appreciate that. Hoping this one's pretty straightforward with no like gravity walls I gotta walk up or anything. My brain is too fried to figure out gravity walls and stuff right now. Oh my gosh, do I have to jump on that? Oh my gosh, I do. Okay. Jeez. I think I might have to go all the way back to the... Oh no, here we go. Okay. Well, I will say the physics of jumping is not the best in this game, since it's not a major mechanic usually, so that's what I'm gonna blame it on. I'm gonna blame it on bad physics, not my terrible abilities. Totally not my fault, everybody. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Han Solo knows. Going double helix mode here. Like, is it going to debate me? That's going to be here again as it stops somewhere else, probably. Okay. GG? Alright, there's Prometheus statue done. Very nice. Beautiful. Now back to the solve we were on.
Great works have been accomplished by those who believed in humankind, but greater things than these may yet be accomplished by those who uphold the faith.
Blaming Unreal? No, I don't think the jump physics are because of Unreal. I'm pretty sure the jump physics are how they were chosen to be programmed by the devs of this game. Pretty sure you have some freedom with jump physics in Unreal. How strong or not strong they are. I don't think I've played that many Unreal Engine games lately, so I don't know what the normal jump physics are, but you know. The moving and jumping, like if you can't control yourself in the air very well, it usually doesn't feel very good, even though it's probably more realistic. I don't know if this is gonna do it, but let's find out. Damn, it's almost enough. How do we get higher than that? We stack them. Probably like what Zach Dog said. You probably stack them. Yeah. Zach, you said it earlier. I didn't even think about that. That may be an issue to get far enough, though. Come on, make it. There it is. That did it. Good call, Zach. Good call. The Zach stack. Nice. All right. 10 minutes. We'll do one last final puzzle. Unless it gets really complicated and I get frustrated and I'll rage quit. But we'll go for one more. Puzzle number 7. And we'll call it a day so I can hopefully get a workout in before Shogi stream later. So puzzle number 7. What you got? Breach. Into the breach. We love stacking things. We hate when any puzzle has a solution other than that. Interesting. So that one's already connected to red. Is that what I'm seeing? That one's already connected to red. Okay. Already connected to red. What happens if I do this? It opens this. I can charge this with blue if I want. Which I think I do want. Let's see, am I missing any pieces currently? Or are these all the pieces I get? When am I going to stream this again? Tuesday of next week. Tuesday through Friday of next week, or until Tuesday until I finish it. That is the plan. Mondays I play FTL. Tuesdays I play... Tuesday through Friday I play whatever my current game is, and currently it's this. Maybe I leapfrog this. Blue node opens the gate. Why not use the accumulator for both blue nodes? Oh yeah, let me try that. Let me try that. I was trying to get the accumulator through here, but maybe I don't need to. What I do need to do is have this be in the right place. And I don't know if I'm gonna have... Oh, maybe I will have... Okay, I think I will have visual of it. So I just watch this go. Shouldn't it be going? Oh, I didn't connect this guy. I just assumed it was already connected. Okay. This should do it, I think. I think this will GG our day. Yep. Watch that guy go. And we step off right when it's in range. Bam. Beautiful. Hold on a second. Now I have to figure out how to get through here. I thought I was just there. Is this an and or an or gate? Do I need both the red and the blue? Hold on a second. I need both red and blue. So I need a red over here and blue at the same time. Oh my gosh. Maybe I need to charge this red now. I could charge this red. And my source of blue. Oh gosh. I thought I was just there. I am not quite there yet. I was trying to get everything through earlier. Accumulator makes blue and the red. Just leave the connector on the button. Accumulator makes blue. Just leave the connector on the button. Oh yeah. That's all I need to do, isn't it? Because it's already... This is confusing to me because it's a connector that I have no control over. Yeah. You can tell it's been 6 hours. GG cookie time. We're gonna call it a day. That connector was there, and I'm not used to a connector just already be connected to everything. So my bad that I didn't get that quicker. Thank you, Tyler.
Designing these trials, but then she did have to overcome Elohim, whose very purpose was to design trials.
Yes, great commentary. Anubis or whatever your name is. Baba is melt, brain is gone. That's right. Well, it's been 6 hours. It's been a fun day. Another fun day. It's definitely getting more difficult. I will say the gravity gun level I liked a lot, probably because I felt like I got those really quickly. I don't know if that's because they're easier puzzles. My brain just could handle those better than these moving parts ones. So, my friends, I hope you had a good time. If there's anybody new to the stream, as usually, I hope hit the follow. Come join us again. In about 4 hours from now, I will be joining Mr. Shogi and Ramses on his stream. Give a shout out to Mr. Shogi 2000. I did play Bob Is You a number of years ago. Great game. Shout out Mr. Shogi 3000. We're going to play some Valheim tonight, so come hang out at that stream in about 4 hours if you want to. And I'm going to call it a day to get my brain to recover, go work out, eat some food before then. So you'll try to stop around this time? Nice. Sounds good, Tyler. Thank you for the help. Explain, Tyler. Stream is end, brain is melt, weekend is start. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and as usual, thank you for all the support. Bits, follow, subs, gifted subs, lurking, hanging out, all the awesome, amazing stuff y'all do to support the stream. Couldn't do without you. I will see you all tonight, or next week, or whenever. Till then, peace out, happy gaming, y'all rock. Later, my friends.